firstly, thank you for your attendance. I mean, it's a beautiful venue, beautiful people, beautiful food, and I think it's going to be a great night. In reference to Stonefish wines, there are three major regions where the wines come from. Hunter Valley is normally for the Vidella that we actually produce, and also sparkling. From Barossa Valley and McLaren Vale we produce fantastic reds, and Margaret River and Blackwood Valley, other parts of Western Australia produce some great Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blancs, and hopefully some Cabernet. But tonight, what we're having at the moment is a Chardonnay Pinot sparkling, which is meant to be made to drink early. I mean, we're not here to win international awards. It is a wine that most people prefer to have early. It is easy drinking. It's got some nice buttery taste on the front palate, and I'm hoping everybody's enjoying this wine. But in the meantime, enjoy the Sauvignon Blanc, enjoy the rest, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon again. Have a nice night. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello there, Pattaya, it's Dr. Ian, and tonight I'm at somewhere different. This is the Hotel Vista on Soi 4, leading between Second Road and Beach Road. The reason that we're here is for a very special wine tasting, Stonefish wines. Now, if you don't know Stonefish wines, we'll forgive you. They're not the sort of wines that you can buy on the bargain shelf in the local supermarket. These are rather special wines. And with me is the man who is the, why do we call you, Peter? The GM?
GM, MD.
GM, MD.
Brand manager, whatever.
Brand manager. He's everything. He does everything with Stonefish wines other than tread the grapes. Peter Papanikotas, welcome to Pattaya.
Well pronounced. No, it's a pleasure to be here. I love Thailand. I love Pattaya. I do come here often, and with passion about Thailand and Pattaya is that they love the brand. Stonefish has done exceptionally well in some beautiful hotels, some beautiful bars, and this beautiful venue tonight. And I'm glad that I'm here.
Right. What sort of wines will the guests be experiencing this evening?
Again, I mean, we've, as you know, our sparkling, our Brut Cuvée, renowned internationally now. That will be one of our main wines, followed by a beautiful Margaret River Sauvignon Blanc, a Margaret River Chardonnay, a beautiful Merlot from a new region which is it's called Blackwood, and a Blackwood Cabernet Sauvignon, and we'll finish off with my favourite, and that's the Barossa 2012 Stonefish Reserve Shiraz, which I think you will enjoy.
Well, having sampled Peter's wines before, yes, I'm quite sure I will enjoy them. Now, you mentioned the fact that some come from Western Australia, and you've got others from South Australia, and others from Hunter region.
Yeah.
How does that all work?
Again, I mean, we've got an interest in different vineyards in Australia, from the Hunter to Barossa to Margaret River and other parts, and we've grown to a level now where we really don't have enough grapes to make the amount of wine that we need to sell. So we now have growers in different parts of Australia, growers that actually we give them a contract for X amount of time through the year, so they produce the varietal that we need for the wines that we actually make, and that is a Vidella from the Hunter, a nice Pinot Chard Brut out of the Hunter, a beautiful, for example, Barossa Shiraz out of South Australia, and then of course Margaret River for your Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, etc. So what we've done, apart from our vineyards that we actually have an interest, we now have growers that produce at a smaller yield, for example, at 5-6 tonnes to an acre, so to produce a beautiful, intense fruit from the regions that Australia is famous for.
Right. Let us into a sort of a secret. how do you actually pick the grapes? Do you actually pluck one and eat it to make sure that it's right? How do you know that this grape is going to be right for your wines?
Well, I mean, we have experts which are able to look at climate, look at the particular year that we've had, and what I'm good at is finding the right balance for what the consumer is going to like with our wines. But we've got specialists that actually grow the grape for us, and we're able to maintain this. And it's important about Stonefish, we're very consistent, and if we find that a particular year that we've got a wine that we consider not being good enough, we do not bottle that wine into that year. So we want to have a vintage in that particular year. So we're very careful what goes into the bottle.
I believe that you've been to a sort of show in Hong Kong, and you came out of that fairly well with the judging.
Yes, it was actually the Chinese wine show, and it was quite a very big event. We entered 10 wines. We won 6 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. And for a small company like Stonefish, we're very, very proud and very, very pleased with the outcome.
I'll bet you are. So there you are, folks. If you're looking for something different, ask for Stonefish wine next time you go to a restaurant. And I would imagine that's the better restaurants, the more upmarket ones.
Absolutely. Look, not only an example. I mean, we sell a lot of wine into areas like, and I don't mind giving those hotels a plug. I mean, for example, the Grand Hyatt, the Anantara hotels, Pullman, Dusathani, and many, many, many more. And also very, very good bars and restaurants within Bangkok, Samui, and other parts, and Pattaya, of course.
We're starting off tonight with a rather nice sparkler. Tell me a little bit about it. What have you done to produce something which is different from all the other sparklers?
A lot of sparklings are normally use either a cheap grape like a Colombard or cheaper grape variety. We use Chardonnay Pinot, and the Chardonnay gives you that nice sort of softness that we normally, and we don't have these big bubbles that normally a lot of sparkling wines have. So we're trying to maintain this softness on the front palate with some nice buttery sort of tastes that people will say, and it actually it is a product you can have all day without having a hangover. It's quite an easy drink.
Well, I'm glad to know that I'm not going to have a hangover tomorrow because I've had 3 glasses already, Peter.
Fantastic.
Again, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the night here at Hotel Vista.
Thank you. Firstly, I want to thank Vista for giving us the opportunity to be here. But secondly, I also want to thank the consumers and retailers, well, restaurateurs to more degree, for all the support they've given Stonefish in the last 4 or 5 years. Thanks, Peter.
Yep, it's worth it. Do ask.